Heenan left after me.
After you?
I left before Heenan.
Okay.
The first three to leave were Hogan, David Schultz, and Okerlund, and I was right behind them.
Right.
I came when Vince called.
How did
Because Vince had told me I went back to Vern after working for Vince's father.
Right.
And I went back to Vern, and before I did, Vince told me, I'm going to call you in about 6 months, and then you're going to come and work for me forever. And I said, okay. So I went back and worked for Vern for about 6 months, but I knew the call was coming.
Right.
You know what? You know why? How Vince did it with me? He waited until he had booked Minnesota, and then he had me jump one for that card.
Right.
I left the AWA and went to the WWF in that card.
Did you give Vern notice through a mail, and then you did promos?
Telegram.
Telegram?
And that was under Vince's orders. I was going to go do it face to face, and Vince said, I don't want you to do that. Because he said, all that'll be is a confrontation and a fight. He said, just send him a telegraph stating that you no longer desire the bookings of the AWA, that you are now with the WWF. He was my boss, so I did what my boss told me to do.
Wow. When some of the certain guys like Hogan and Okerlund jumped ship to Vince, did you see the writing on the wall for Vern Gagne and his company?
No, but Vern didn't know how to fight a war.
Right.
See, I'm a Navy SEAL. I know how to fight wars. And the mistake made there was always take care of your own backyard before you venture into the enemy territory. Vern made the mistake. He saw Vince come into his territory, so he immediately came out here, and he wasn't prepared for it. If he would have just simply protected his own backyard, he may have survived. But when he tried to expand, right away he was in no position to do it. It was an ego thing. Well, you've run in my territory, now we'll see how you like it if I run in yours. Bad move. He should have protected his own backyard.
Did he have enough talent and big names to draw when he lost Hogan and Okerlund? I mean,
sure, he could have. You know what the final straw was for me with him?
What was
you
that?
be the judge. I was with Masa Saito then, who I lovingly called Mr. Torture.
Right.
Never feared nobody. When Masa was my partner, he was tough. Mr. Saito.
Right.
And right before it happened, we had wrestled La Crosse, Wisconsin, and we did an angle to come back in the cage, right? I got my payoff. We came back in the cage. Vern and Greg had gone to their Aspen vacation like they always did right after that. We came back in the cage match. The house jumped by $10,000 or $15,000, and I got less money. I got paid less. I came up to Carbo. I go, what is this? I said, the house jumps $15,000 and I get paid less. Wally threw his hand and says, hey, Vern makes the payoffs. Don't talk to me. Well, Vern was off on vacation. I dawned on me, we were paying for it. That was us paying for Vern's vacation. That was the final straw for me. I looked at Carbo. I said, what's my incentive to draw a house then? I hope I wrestle in front of nobody.
Right.
You'll give me more money.
Right, right.
I said and that was the last straw for me. I thought and what?
You were just waiting for the call anyway.
But I'd already gotten it.
Right.
But why wouldn't I jump at that point? You know, he pays me less now. What he should have been doing, he should have been padding us more to keep his talent. Doesn't it seem logical to you? You want to keep your talent, give up some.
Right.
Don't take. And he took, and that was the final straw.